Why is 250,000 actually halfway to becoming a millionaire? I know what you're thinking. What kind of math is that? $250,000 divided by $1,000 is 25%. And you know what? On basic math, you are absolutely right. But when it comes to building wealth, you are dead wrong. There is a mental trap, a deadly cognitive illusion that your brain is using to lie to you, making you give up right before the magic happens. Today, we're smashing that trap. Let's open the books and break down the truth. And here's why your brain lies. It's only used to addition. It thinks $1,000 is this giant mountain of cash. You have to stack one bill at a time. So it says 250K? That's just one quarter. Get back to work. But you know what the worst part is? Your own life proves this lie is true. That first journey from 0 to 250,000. It truly is the Great Slog. It's a time when the only thing growing your account is your sweat and your brute force discipline. When you look at the numbers, the money you save from your paycheck dwarfs any of the tiny returns your money is making on its own. So your brain concludes, okay, got it. Wealth is built by grinding, and that lesson, it builds a massive psychological wall. After years of sacrificing, you finally hit that $250,000 summit, an amazing achievement. But your linear brain immediately hits you with, great, you're 25% done. 3 quarters to go. That $1 million peak suddenly looks 3 times farther away. You think, my God, I'll have to grind 3 times as hard to get there. That is a lie. That is a wall of discouragement, built on a completely flawed idea. And this right here is the moment 90% of people quit. They think, I can't, it's too long, it's too hard. This is what I call the accumulator's fallacy. The equation is so simple. 250,000 talent, 1,000 talent, 0.5. But that's the math of counting inventory. It's not the math of a system in motion. That math, it only counts one variable, your personal effort. It completely ignores the most powerful force in the entire financial universe, exponential growth over time. That equation assumes you are the only one working, but you're not. You just spent years building a partner, a silent giant, and it is just about to wake up to smash that fallacy. You must throw away that comfortable straight line logic, and you must embrace the new powerful physics, the physics of explosions, the journey to $1 million. It's not a marathon, it's a rocket launch. Stage 1, just getting off the ground, takes the most fuel. But the next stages, they ignite with more. Your critical mistake is thinking you only have 1 engine. No, you have 2. Engine number 1, your savings. It's powerful, but it's finite. Engine number 2, your money itself. The compounding accelerator for that first 250K. Engine number 2 was just idling. But after that, it roars to life. To understand how powerful this is, let's use a simple cheat code. The rule of 72. It's easy. Take the number 72, divide it by your annual return, say 10%. The result? That's the number of years it takes for your money to automatically double. Example, 10% annual return, 72, 10, or 7.2 years. Your money doubles by itself. This little trick, it reveals the magic. It's a force you can control. Now, let's apply this cheat code to our journey. The path from 250K to 1 million is not a $750,000 grind. Fundamentally, it is just 2 doublings. The first leap, 250K, 500K. This is the tag team. You are still saving, engine 1. And your money is also working, engine 2. You're still adding cash, but your capital is now fighting right beside you. That 7-year doubling time, it gets brutally shortened because you're still adding more fuel, new money. But that second leap, from 500K to 1 million, this is where it gets insane. At this point, engine number 2 takes the wheel. At the 500K mark, a 10% return is $50,000 a year, which, for most of us, is more than you can possibly save from your salary. And when you look at the timeline, the brutal truth is revealed. The amount of time it takes for the compounding engine, plus you, to push you from 250K to $1 million is often the exact same as the hellish amount of time you spent grinding from 0 to 250K? That is the secret. The real halfway point isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in time. And the hardest part, the part that drained everything from you. It's over. You're done. When you truly get this, it triggers the final and most empowering psychological shift. You as transform. You stop being the grinding accumulator and you become the architect of the curve when you understand that the second half of the race is faster than the first. Your entire strategy for building wealth flips 180 degrees. Your focus is no longer on how much can I save this month. It's how do I optimize this machine for the next 20 years? Your questions, they're on a different level. The obsession with save is now balanced with what's the right asset allocation. You realize your next paycheck is no longer your most powerful weapon. The decades of time in front of you, that is your new superpower. Your number one job is to keep this compounding machine running smoothly and without interruption. This gives you something called patience, an immunity to all the chaotic up and down noise of the daily market. You are no longer the laborer hauling bricks. You are the conductor leading an entire orchestra. That plays itself.
You are the CEO of your own financial destiny.
This surprising math, it's not just a clever insight. It is a fundamental paradigm shift. Understanding this non-linear path is what gives you the fortitude to endure the slow early years and the wisdom to let go and let the laws of compounding carry you faster and faster straight to the finish line.